This would have been your do now today, and this is a pretty interesting puzzle to try to solve, so I want you to take a second and see if you can find, you may or may not have toothpicks, but anything that would be like a toothpick-ish. Grab 9 of them, and I'm going to switch to the document camera and show you what this is saying. Using exactly 9 toothpicks, that means you can't use more than 9, and you can't use fewer. You have to use exactly 9. Create 4 equilateral and congruent triangles. So let me show you what I mean on the document camera, hopefully. Right, I have 9 toothpicks, and if I just grab 3, it's pretty easy to make a congruent triangle with 3. I mean, not a congruent, equilateral. I mean, the toothpicks are all the same length, so if they have congruent sides and congruent angles, that's an equilateral triangle. I could make another equilateral triangle with another 3 toothpicks. I could put them over here. And so I guess it's pretty obvious that I could make a third one with these with this third set of toothpicks, but then I'd be out of toothpicks because I only have 9. So can you make 4 equilateral and congruent triangles using exactly 9 toothpicks? And don't break the toothpicks. Don't make them cross over each other. The side length of these equilateral triangles is the length of a toothpick. Try to do that and then unpause. Okay, assume you've tried that on your own. One way to do it would be to put this toothpick here, so now I have 3, and then these 2 toothpicks, and so then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 equilateral and congruent triangles. Another way that I've seen students do it is this way. That's 4 equilateral and congruent triangles. And the fourth solution that I see sometimes, well, it's going to be hard for me to, using my toothpicks, would be to swing this one down here like this. There might be other solutions that I haven't considered, but these are the 4 that I typically see students do. Okay, let's go back to our PowerPoint. Now, using exactly 6 toothpicks, create 4 equilateral and congruent triangles. So now we're going to do the same thing, but take away 3 of the toothpicks. Try to make 4 equilateral congruent triangles with 6 toothpicks. You can pause and try that on your own if you'd like. Now, I learned this puzzle in a teacher training one time, and none of the teachers could solve it. Students, younger students are much more likely to solve this one than old teachers, because students are more likely to think outside of the box. Here's the solution. You have to think in 3 dimensions, not just 2 dimensions. Anytime we do something on a piece of paper, everything's flat, it's 2-dimensional. You really, in order to get 4 equilateral and congruent triangles with only 6 toothpicks, you need to create, this is called a tetrahedron, and then you can do it with 6 triangles. With 6 toothpicks. So congratulations if you figured that out. Here are some of the solutions with 9 toothpicks. And here's the solution with 6 toothpicks.